On Wednesday, November 19th, or Thursday the 20th, depending on where you are in the world, we have this month's new moon happening in the sign of Scorpio, and it's going to be deep and intense and deeply introspective, but also it has the potential to be deeply healing and maybe even a little shocking. Because this new moon is conjunct the planet Mercury, who is currently traveling retrograde, and it's also a part of a grand water trine between Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, who are all retrograde, and it's also forming a very tight opposition to Uranus retrograde, newly back in Taurus. So there's a lot going on in this lunation chart, and so I do think that we will be seeing some shocking news or even secrets being revealed on this day collectively. But as always, new moons are when the sun and the moon come together in the sky and they form a conjunction and they signal the beginning of new cycles. And so that's why new moons are a time to, set new intentions of those seeds that you want to nurture and grow over the upcoming months. But with this new moon happening at 28 degrees of Scorpio, I was really viewing it as it's like, the beginning of the end of something in our lives. Like, this is not going to be like a brand new beginning of anything because, it is conjunct Mercury retrograde. And when we have a new moon conjunct Mercury retrograde, it's more of a time to, do some introspection and do some reflection and, go back over things instead of, forging ahead. And so this is a day to try and do some resting and some reflection because, again, with this happening at 28 degrees, it's like the new beginning that comes from the ending of something. And so it's kind of like we're reaching the end of a very long cycle. And it's like we're, at the final chapter of like a long emotional storyline. And so it may be that something that you've been processing or purging or, doing some introspection on and, just trying to understand about yourself is kind of reaching a turning point under this new moon. Or it may be like these hidden and suppressed emotions that you've kind of been like stuffing down for years and years might finally start coming out. Or it may be that you're finally able to like, get in touch with and like tune in and tap into some of your deeper emotions. And, because like maybe if you've been feeling numb lately, like, this is the new moon that like starts a new cycle of feeling and healing for you. And a new cycle with, connecting with like that deeper part of yourself again. Because in this lunation chart, we have the sun, moon, Mercury, and Venus all in Scorpio. And it's kind of like when Scorpio energy is present, nothing can hide. So I was really looking at this lunation chart because, again, it's part of a grand water trine. And so I was really feeling like it's like a new cycle of deeper healing collectively as well as personally. And so this could be a new moon that is all about forgiveness, like, forgiving yourself for past mistakes or, forgiving yourself for,